Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing well and I hope you all are fine. So today we'll be discussing a few facts about foundation and what all mistakes we should avoid while applying foundation or even while purchasing a foundation. So for the video, keep watching guys. So the first thing that comes to my mind when I actually purchase a foundation that it should be similar to my skin tone. So when I talk actually about the skin tone, I have seen people purchasing foundation that is one shade or two shades lighter to their skin tone. So let me tell you guys, foundation is something that is just used to hide your blemishes and bring that glow on your skin. That is just like another skin layer of your skin. It shouldn't be like something that is too obvious for the people to notice that you have applied any kind of foundation or any kind of makeup on your skin. So the application should be so smooth that it is unable for the people to notice that you have actually applied any kind of makeup. So yes, the foundation color you choose should be similar to your skin color. If it is a shade darker, it is manageable. I'll get to that point very soon. So yes, the foundation color you choose should be similar to your skin color. How to actually choose your foundation color, I'll make a separate video for that. But yes, it's very important that you choose one perfect foundation for your skin. Second point is there are foundations that are available for skin types also. For the skin types, I mean to say there are skin types that are dry, normal and oily. So when you are actually a dry or a normal skin type, applying foundation can be a little, tricky because there are foundations that application actually feels a little cakey. So for that, I will always recommend that before applying, mix the foundation with the serum oil. And when I talk about the serum oils, any kind of facial oils, any 1 drop or 2 drops of serum oil with the foundation should be mixed before applying on your face. So there are like palettes available for mixing a foundation and a serum oil. You can shop it online. It is also available in the cosmetic markets. Plus you can use this portion of your hand for mixing foundation and the serum oils. So how you mix it, you take 3 or 4 drops of foundation and add 1 or 2 drops of serum oil and then mix it with your fingers and then apply it using your fingers or brush or blender. So when I talk about blender, let's come to that part. That's the third part. See, there are like multiple ways on how you apply the foundation using a blender or a brush or even your fingers. Some people who actually apply makeup very rarely, they actually don't purchase blenders or brushes. So for those people, I will recommend use your fingers but in a certain way. So yes, when I come to that part, previously when I started using makeup like 2.5 years ago or 3 years ago, one mistake I used to do is I used to apply it just like my moisturizer. So how do we moisturize our skin? Something like this. So yes, I used to apply foundation just like that, like this. So let me tell you guys, foundation is not supposed to be done like this. This actually might be showing good results at that point of time, but after 15 minutes or 20 minutes, you will notice the foundation on your face, or people will notice it that you have foundation on your face that's not blended. So you don't want those kind of comments. So what you do is you use your fingers and dab it and then blend it. It will take 10 to 15 minutes to actually blend your foundation with your skin. But trust me, patience is everything in makeup, and that is the most important part about foundation is blending. You blend it so well that it is like another skin on your face. So yes, blending is that part. And when yes, I was talking about the blending part. So I will always recommend you to use a blender. So this is the beauty blender, or you can call it beauty sponge, anything. So this is something you can use to apply foundation. Also, purchasing a good quality of beauty blender is very important while applying foundation, because if it is a very bad quality, the most of the foundation will be absorbed by this product and only little product will be left on your skin. So purchasing a good beauty blender is also equally important as purchasing a good foundation with blending skills. So if you apply this if you use this kind of beauty blender instead of brush, the excess foundation you will be using on your skin is absorbed by the beauty blender, henceforth resulting in a good amount of foundation, like perfect amount of foundation on your skin. So you use this beauty blender and then blend it well on your skin so that it gives you a good glowy finish. So yes, so when you actually blend your foundation, make sure you blend it out well towards your ears also and towards the neck also, because many people leave their neck portion, thus making it obvious for the people to notice that you have your foundation on. Because many times no matter how much we try, the foundation shade might be a little different than the shade of our skin tone over here or here, so thus making it a little obvious for the people to notice. So it is a good practice if you blend it out on towards your ears and also towards your neck to completely blend it out well. Make sure that the makeup is perfect. So yes, these are the few points about the application. Now coming towards the again I'm coming towards the foundation shade, if it is a shade darker. So recently I purchased a foundation that was perfect for my skin. Like a month ago I applied that particular foundation and it was perfect for my skin. So this is the foundation, the PAC SG Liquid Foundation, and I was in the shade 2.1 when I purchased it from online. It was perfect foundation shade for my skin tone. It was blending out well also. But what happened after a month is it became a shade darker for me. So I thought, I can't throw the foundation away, right? I just recently purchased it. So what I do right now is I use a moisturizer. The moisturizer can be of different types, obviously. There can be water gel type of moisturizers. There can be the white color moisturizers also. So if your moisturizer has a white tint to it, I will recommend that you can mix with the foundation only if it is one shade darker, because mixing it with the foundation that is exactly of your skin tone will make it look like lighter on your skin when you apply it. So if you have a foundation that is one shade darker, you can, again, like I said the same about serum oil, you can take the foundation over here, 2-3 drops of foundation, and mix it with the moisturizer of 2-3 drops of moisturizer again, mix it well and then apply it on your skin, so the foundation color will be perfect for your skin. Also, if your foundation is one shade darker than your skin color, you can use 1 drop of concealer to bring that particular foundation shade similar to your skin tone. So yes, this was one quick trick to bring that particular foundation shade as same as your skin tone. Also, when I talk about concealer, let me tell you that foundation and concealer consistency is not the same. Concealer is used to conceal your dark circles and deep blemishes, so therefore it is thick in consistency than the foundation you use. Foundation is comparatively thin in consistency. The flowing nature is more in foundation than the concealer. So yes, this is also a difference between concealer and foundation, and concealer is supposed to be 1 shade or 2 shade lighter than the foundation you use. So right now, if you are able to notice, I have no foundation on my face, neither any kind of concealer, because right now my skin is in a stage that is very sensitive to the products. So I literally right now just use a face wash and a light moisturizer, a water gel based moisturizer, so that my skin recovers quickly. So I'm not using foundation. So what information I wanted to share is, when your skin feels like it's recovering or it's in a delicate state, please do not use any kind of makeup product or foundation. So it's very important that you know when your skin is okay with the foundation you use and when your skin is not okay with the foundation or any makeup products you use. So it's very important that your skin is getting your healing time to recover. So yes, these are the facts about foundation. or even I shared my common mistakes with the foundation. So I hope the video was very informative and useful for you guys. So yes, if you liked the video, please hit the like button and share the video, guys. If you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure you do and hit the bell icon for the coming videos. So till I come out with my next video, bye bye.